Yo, what's up, guys? This is gonna be my second moto vlog, and I actually have a topic I want to talk about. I kind of talked about it in my last video, pretty much about the whole what bike should you start on, and pretty much I honestly don't have an opinion on what bike you should start on. Because when it comes to something like that, it's pretty much all preference. Like, I don't know how big, how tall you are, how old you are. I don't know any of that stuff, so it kind of makes it hard to say, oh, you should start on this, you should start on that. So pretty much when it comes to my opinion on this topic, it's all in your head. It's all preference. You're gonna get the bike that you feel most comfortable on. I can't literally sit here and say, go get a 600, go get a 250. I mean, the 250 would be the smarter route, and pretty much most people's eyes. In my eyes, I would say, I mean, you could start on a 600. I don't see a problem in that. But it's all about what you feel comfortable doing. Like I said, I started on I had a GSXR. I wrecked it the first day I had it. Ended up buying a 05 GSXR 1000 last year. I want to say it was last April. So it was pretty much a year ago I want to say a year ago this week. And that was what I felt most comfortable with. You're not going to feel that way, and I mean, not everybody, we're not all the same. If you feel comfortable getting a 250, get a 250. But my opinion on the whole 250 deal is that's a bike you're probably going to have for a little while. And I mean, they're reliable, they hold their value, but you're going to outgrow it and it'll get pretty boring really fast. That's my opinion on the 250. On the whole fact of getting a 600, I feel that's the best route to go. For the simple fact that the power is there. It's there when you want it. And you don't have to use all the power all the time. I mean, it's all in the wrist. The bike is only going to go as fast as you make it go. And as long as you use common sense and you are patient when it comes to learning how to ride, you'll be completely fine. And there's actually a lot of videos out there stating that, oh, don't get a 600, start on the 250 and all this, but it's preference. I mean, I can't put it any better way. Because that's how I was when I was looking at getting into riding. I was being told get a 250 or like a 500 or something like that. And I mean, I knew I was gonna get bored fast. And another thing, when it comes to looking for your first bike, don't go out there. No, I don't care what kind of experience you have, whether it's dirt bikes or ATVs or freaking mopeds for that matter. Don't go out there and try and find and get the fastest bike you possibly can. Like I said, it's all in the wrist, but at the same time, the fastest bike that you can find will get you into trouble whether you give it a lot of throttle or not. I mean, it's there and it'll get you into trouble. Don't be afraid to get a 600. You can get a 1000. I mean, it's up to you. I just don't want you to go out there and kill yourself. And luckily I had a friend there who was keeping his 600 in my garage. So I rode it for a few minutes, hopped on my 1000 and was completely comfortable. That GSXR I had, this is kind of, I don't want to say off topic, like it's not about the whole starting and all that, but when I had it, I was stupid enough to go out and ride without a tag. Which, I mean, really, that isn't stupid as long as you have all the documents and everything. But my problem with that was I didn't have a motorcycle license or permit. And I had just got insurance put on it that day, so it didn't show up in the system. And I didn't have a binder with me. And I got pulled over. My bike got impounded for, I want to say a week at least. Not completely sure, I can't remember. That was almost a year ago. And the officer was supposed to arrest me and take me to jail for the night, but he decided not to, surprisingly. I mean, the guy was a dick, but I mean, at the same time, I put myself in that boat, so I can't really say anything about that. What are they building over here now? But anyway, I was supposed to go to jail for the night. He didn't do that, but I got 2 tickets and a warning, I want to say. Altogether, those tickets were probably going to be a couple $1,000s. And I ended up hiring a lawyer, which was probably the smartest move I could make, because the day of my court date, I got there, walked up to the desk, or not the desk, but whatever the hell the whatever they're called at the front of the courtroom, I don't even know. And the judge pretty much said, okay, everything got taken care of. So I was like, all right. I was told that I had to pay I think it was like $130 is all I had to pay. That's all I had to pay the court. And then I had to pay my lawyer, I think it was $1,000, when usually it's $2,000, because it was like a family friend. And so that actually helped me out a lot. But what was supposed to happen, I was told, is I would have had my actual driver's license suspended. I would have gone to jail for 2 weeks, I want to say it was. Might have been 2 days. It was 2 something. And I would have had points put on my license, which is not a great thing, because that would have made my insurance go up. So I would have gone through a whole bunch of bullshit. Or I did go through a whole bunch of bullshit. But I mean, I learned my lesson. Never again will I do something stupid. So if you ever think about doing that, think twice, because luckily I had the money to cover it. But yeah, don't do that, guys. Don't be that guy, because it's not fun. So I hope this helps anybody out there that is watching that doesn't ride yet, or even does ride, and I mean, learn something, learn what not to do, try not to get your bike impounded, don't be an idiot. And I will see you guys on the next one. Oh, this quick shifter is so perfect. 2014 BMW S1000RR, which I picked up this past October. Pretty nice Challenger. And I absolutely love it. I got about 47, almost 48